that's the VTX too, right?
Yeah, the VTX and the camera.
It's all built, yeah.
And they came out with the Scout things too. Okay, a little extra security here.
Yes.
Because this lid isn't, the magnets are coming off. So, yeah. Adding tape. Up. Yeah.
Situation normal. All fucked up.
Sure looks like it's going differently than the graphics. Well, this one over here, you can really see that it's got.
Are we still recording? Yes. Of course we're still recording now.
Picking up like that.
Of course we're still recording now. Here we go.
Yeah. Good?
fuck it. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try. Put that away. Oh shit, put this away too. Oh, I thought I'd have such a clean start. Look at me. Not quite ready. This is going to be very short. Oh, and I don't even have my notes. This is the notes for the next thing. We're going to do 2 live streams. Not that anybody's paying attention, but for my own benefit, I guess. First one is to get up to date on this because I did some videos on this. And this is the FPV Combat system. I've already laid out the little flight controller and talked about that in a previous live stream somewhere, I hope. Anyway, the update is I really haven't done jack squat with this except finish getting most of the parts together. So both my two friends, Andy and Kevin, have purchased their, actually Andy did first, and then I did second, and then Kevin has purchased his FPV Combat system with the laser tag type system that we've talked about. I have printed all the little pods. There's 3 pods for 3 wings, and the 3 little lids that hold the sensors, and many of all the control horn. I've printed the motor mounts. That's these things. I should get switch cameras. Which one is it? Which one is it? No. I don't know which one it is. It should be one of those. No. There. So we have the motor mounts with the light rings that hold the Adafruit light rings. We have printed the little light rings. These are very fragile, so I'm revisiting my design for these, but after you get them bolted on, they're okay. As long as you can't really bend these, then you're fine. So I think if I get them bolted on carefully, there's little self-tapping screws in there that I got off of the internet somewhere. Amazon probably. Here's how they're printed with the support, and then you take this support out and you end up with something like that the ring snaps onto, like so. So what else? So basically I've gotten all the electronics together for all 3 things, except, where is the, here, let me switch views here for a second. Sorry. I don't think it's getting the document camera. Better fix that. There. So it's getting all the, I can zoom in this a little bit too. I've got all the parts except for the motor and the ESC, the secondary cameras, and the flight controllers for the other 2. So I think that Kevin and Andy, are buying the other 2 flight controllers. I'm hoping that they all get this guy here, the Maytech F411 WSE, that guy. And we're going to wire it up to this FPV Combat system. I'm going to get, either I have, or I'm going to find, or I'm going to get the rest of the GPSs. I have maybe 1 or 2 more of these. I think I need to get 1 more. These are the little mini 220s, the U-Blocks or the Bentian 220s. I have also purchased, I have got 2 sets of 2, so I have a total of 4 of these 433 megahertz radios. And if you look at the FPV Combat little thing here, they show that radio here, and that radio lets you play all the games that are in there. So we're going to have the radio, the 433 megahertz radio, and apparently all you have to do is hook it up. Like I said, there's 2 in each one of these. I looked online, and apparently there's genuine, so-called genuine ones, and not so genuine ones. this package came with these modules. That's what they look like on the front, and that's what they look like on the back. And with the little antennas. And the internet says that the modules that look like this are the genuine deal. So whatever Amazon seller had these supposedly has the real ones. So I bought one set, and then I bought a second set. And then when I bought the second set, it disappeared in the mail, never came. So then I told Amazon that, and they sent me a third set. So now I've got two sets, because one set I never got, and the other set I have. So, and I've checked them both out. They all look good. So that's the radio. So basically, in this thing, we have all these parts except for just plain LEDs. I don't have any. Oh, actually I do have some. I don't know if they're blue or what. No, those are actually plain LEDs. Those are some kind of other LEDs. This one I'm talking about right here. These ones I have. And I'm hoping, I think Andy has some few sticks too. I'm hoping he brings me what he has sometime. And we have this part, this part, this part, that part. The VTX. The VTXs, we're going to use these cheapo Eachine 5258s. They have smart audio. They are cheap. They just stick in the side of the, they go in the pod basically right here in this corner and stick out. The servos are going to be these Emacs. I have the servos. So basically what we need is just the motors and ESCs. For the motors, I'm thinking of the 2212, Sunny Sky 2212, 2000 something kV, and some 30 or 40 or 50 amp ESCs with a Sunny Sky, or I mean, Hobby Wing Skywalker ESCs or something like that. I got the 30 millimeter M3 bolts. I got a whole ton of those. What else? So basically we're missing only the cameras and the ESCs and the motors and the props. Those are kind of important. Oh, and antennas. We need antennas for the VTX. We need the motors. We need the ESCs. And we need the cameras. And I was going to put 2 cameras on each one since we have a camera switcher. So, that is the story with that. I think that's it. I think I said it was going to be a short stream. I'm going to get prepared. I'm doing this 2 streams today. I'm going to get back. I'm going to try to get my act back together on this channel. Oh, one more thing I'd like to say is I actually surpassed 100 subscribers like a week ago or 2. Get like a new subscriber a week for some reason, even though I'm the shittiest YouTuber ever. But okay, so thank you. Awesome. I'm happy, I guess. So yeah, I'm happy. And so that's nice. People are just randomly subscribing even though I'm not really trying, but I am going to get back, and I haven't engaged with comments. I meant to do thumbnails for all these videos that have just the same thumbnail. I've got a zillion billion things to do. Here, we'll put that down there so you can see that FPV Combat in the corner. I'm going to lay out the way that this gets connected here. That these get connected to the to the flight controller, how we're going to integrate the flight controller into the system. That's that. So I'm going to try harder. I swear. My work situation is about to change, in that for the better, in that the full-time help that I usually have, well, I will be back up to full steam again, basically pretty soon. Soon it's happening. So I'll have more time to think about doing YouTube instead of sitting here worrying and doing work stuff at night at my computer. So that's the story there. I'd like to thank all the new subscribers and thank the 100th subscriber, who I wouldn't say who it was if, anyway, for privacy, but you know who you are. Thank you. Yeah, so the next live stream will be at 7:30 today, which is like in an hour. And what I'm going to do, it actually might start early, but okay, what I'm going to do is this Obtera. This is Kevin's Obtera, and we're going to rip out all this guts here and install a new flight controller and hook up the existing camera system and VTX, I hope. VTX and camera will stay. Servos will stay. Maybe this little light, if it's a, I think it's a light that we can hook up to the flight controller. A WS12, whatever those things are, the RGB lights. We're going to rip out all the Spectrum stuff. We're going to put in a flight controller. We're going to put in Crossfire. There's a fiasco with his radio, which I'll talk about that, but basically I'm going to connect it to an extra FreeSky X9D that I've gotten already today. So that's exciting. So that's what we're going to do with this Obtera in just 1 hour or less from now. So that's it. As soon as I have to cut the wings too. I've got some wings cut. This is the wing, and I've got some of them cut. GPS goes in the wing, receiver goes in the other end, but I don't have them all cut. I've got 2, and I've got 4 more to cut. So I've got 4 more wings to cut, to take to them to color. They color them the way they want, I think, or maybe they'll want me to color them. I don't know. We'll find out. Then they get laminated with tape. Then they get folded and glued. With the electronics get put in as much as possible, so I can fit easier to fish some of the stuff. Like I just put the GPS in. It's easier instead of putting it through the top. It still can be replaced in place. All the electronics can be torn out and fished through the wing, so you don't have to tear apart the wing if you have to remove or replace some electronics, including the servos. So there you go. That's what we're going to do for the FPV Combat. That's where we are. I'm sorry I just blew it off for like the last who knows how long. I don't know. I haven't even looked at the comments on any of the videos. I haven't done any of the things that you're supposed to do to engage with your audience, and I apologize for that. So that's all I've got for now. We're going to go to the next live stream. Get ready for the next live stream, if we can do that. So thanks for watching.